Okay. Uh, Alright, so which one are we reading first? Are we reading the one on fanfiction.net or DeviantArt?
No, DeviantArt.
Okay, the DeviantArt one. So this is supposed to be a collection of a bunch of, like, different Ink and Error fanfictions. We don't really know their quality. We're just, like, pulling random ones off the internet. We're not going to judge
Oh,
them
yes.
too harshly because we ourselves are not very good writers, so
Yeah.
we might laugh at it, though, a bit. So please don't be upset, people who wrote it. Writing is
Yeah.
great.
We'll do our best. Also, do I
uh,
read Error's POV on Spanish?
yeah, I'll put on screen if I can. But Isabella has to read it in Spanish because she does.
Yeah, because we had canon Error as a Latino.
It's be-
Don't pay too much mind to
it's
it. It's
because
just a jam head canon.
it's because my friend here, her name, she speaks Spanish and is like Latino, but um
My name is also Error.
yeah, her internet name was Error, and eventually she was just like, I asked her if she wanted to know why everyone kept on asking her if she was Error Sans, and she's like, what is that? Some sort of shitty DeviantArt OC or something? So then I showed her.
Yeah, and she introduced me into the world
Yeah,
of the
yep,
Sans.
I showed her Underverse. There was technical difficulties, and I'm gonna have a hard time editing this. Anyways, now we're gonna read this first fanfiction. What is it called?
It's called Ink and Error Fanfic Chapter 1. Bored.
Alright then. You have to read
Okay.
your first part.
I may
Should we-
have some mistakes while speaking Spanish because I'm translating this as I go, so Latin American community, no me maten o voy a llorar. Okay.
Error's POV.
Sujeté a Ink en mis brazos mientras él me acariciaba. Mientras él se pegaba más a mí mientras dormíamos. Lo miré sorprendido y lo pegué más a mi pecho, besando su frente. Ink gimió suavemente mientras él sobaba su cuerpo contra mí. Yo sonreí mientras esperaba que él se despertara. Susurré suavemente, Inky, vamos, levántate, amorcito. Can I read the next part can I read the next error in English because it's kind of hard to translate all of this.
Fine, but this is funny.
Okay. Ink gruñó y sujetó how do you call wrap in Spanish? Y rodeó sus brazos alrededor de mí.
You were Latin American.
I failed my people. Alrededor de mí, sin querer levantarse. Me reí y los golpeé un poquito, suavemente. Él gruñó y dijo, no, suavemente.
No.
Y susurré y le golpeé un poquito más. Ink, en serio, vamos. Él gruñó y se...
Alright, how about an improvise? You only need to translate the stuff in quotes. Everything else has to be,
So the stuff he actually says is...
Should we, like, redub the entire paragraph, or...?
If you want.
I don't know. Let's just do that.
Okay, let's redub it. Okay.
Yep, alright. So
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Earl's point of view. I held Ink in my arms as he nuzzled more into me as he was asleep. I looked at him in awe as I pulled him closer to my chest, kissing his forehead.
Oh my God.
Ink moaned softly as he nuzzled his whole body into me.
Goddamn.
I smiled and waited for him to wake up. I whispered softly, Inky, vamos, levántate, amorcito. Ink groaned and wrapped his arms around me, not wanting to get up. I chuckled and nudged him softly. He growled as he said,
No. He burst into tears.
faintly.
He burst into tears and, like, tries to punch me.
He's like sobbing. No. Faintly.
Don't leave
said,
me.
As I nudged him again. Ink, en serio, vamos. He growled as he unpried his arms from my waist and opened his arms.
God damn. Oh god. um, I haven't even read past the first paragraph.
Oh boy, you can do it. Ink's point of view.
Oh my god, I feel very. I'm scared. Alright, Ink's point of view. I looked at her, too tired to be angry, as I growled at him faintly. He looked at me in awe as he kissed my forehead and said, I don't know, it needs to be Spanish now.
Ah, ok. Ahí está mi Inky.
I giggled as I sat up and stretched my arms out. I looked at Aaron lying in bed and smiled and said, I had to get up. So do you. No period. Aaron chuckled and sat up. The fur on his jacket was wild.
Wild! Sorry.
I giggled and helped him kinda flatten out. He smiled at me and kissed me. I moaned softly. Yeah. I moaned softly, yearning his taste. Bad emoticon.
You fixed the same, then you moan softly.
He separated from me as he blushed softly. I did the same.
Earth's point of view. Damn, didn't taste good. Okay, sorry. I get up from the bed as I pick Ink up in bridal style. He giggled and then smiled.
Each other.
I walked down to the living room as I laid him down on the couch.
Capital laid.
I heard an oh boy, I heard a knock on the door. I walked over to it and I opened the door. ¿Cómo podría... I looked at the person angrily.
Yo, what's up, bruh?
Oh no! It was fresh.
Yeah, okay. Who is it?
Fresh teleported as he snapped gun fingers at me. I growled and asked, ¿Qué es lo que quieres? Fresh lips lifted up his heels and skated over to me on his heelys. I think that's how it's spelled.
Oh my god. Yes, it is how it's spelled. Yo, there's something wrong with my wiggity rad timeline.
Ink's eyes widened as he jolted up.
What's wrong with it?
Fresh looked over to Ink.
He's glitching out, bruh.
It's glitching out! Ink's point of view.
I listened carefully as Fresh explained everything. I was fairly worried about what was happening. Then he said it. Yo, this is your diggity dog doing error, brah. Aaron narrowed his eyebrows. His glitching got more accurate. What if it was him? I guess we'll just have to find out. What?
I'm gonna leave a like. Add to favorites.
We need to add a comment. What do we comment on it?
Where's chapter 2?
Where is chapter 2? There we go. Where is chapter 2? Gee.
It was like in 2016.
It was in December 18th, 2016. Damn, we're gonna have to send them this dub.
Yeah.
Where's
I'm gonna try to find if they wrote more.
I don't think they did. Otherwise, they would have linked it in the description, and it would have been like next, but it isn't.
Maybe they forgot. Let a girl dream.
Can me and my friend dub this?
Oh, they have a selfie. They're tiny.
Submit comment. God damn it. Alright, they're gonna...
Favorite
They're probably
5.
not
I'm
gonna like
Louis.
it that I dubbed their fanfic from 2016.
In the case...
Okay, question. Alright, we're gonna read another one. What's this one called?
Okay, which one? The
It's the fanfiction.net one.
okay, the one. Okay, its name is "Living the Moment." Ink and Error. I'm PJ by
Okay,
Majas.
who's gonna voice PJ?
Uh, you already know a voice for him, don't you?
Um, I
Or can I voice him?
I don't know what language does Paper Jam speak. English.
Oh, what is English? But when he talks to his dad, I mean, when he talks to her, he's like Spanish.
There we go. So who I don't know. What if it
That's
who
reading.
who who should I think that I should dub Paper Jam. I don't know why.
Okay, okay,
But you're gonna
okay,
have to
okay,
like send me the lines in Spanish and I'll read them out horribly.
okay. Okay.
I'm not yeah, there we go. Alright, so who's gonna be the narrator?
I can be the narrator.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
let me get out of. Ooh, let
yeah,
me
if I'm
find some
voicing two
discount.
characters, then you should be Error and the narrator.
Okay, let me get out of Sims so I can send you the translations.
Okay. Chapter 1. Opposites Attract.
Okay, starting in the battle stance, Ink and Nero faced off against each other, Ink gripping his gold rim paintbrush, an arrow with blue cords tied around his fingers. Ink leaped into the air of the antivoid, bringing his paintbrush heavily down near his opponent's head. But instead of doing any damage, he glitched. The glitched Sans stepped aside with a smirk.
They're both glitched.
The, the brush collided on the ground.
No, if they're both
Again,
glitches and they're both shouldn't exist, then what does that make PJ? Like, glitch
tiny glitch.
trifecta?
He's like baby glitch.
There we go. You shouldn't exist, boy.
The brush collided with the ground. Pequeño, hissed Error. Ink rolled his eyes. This, however, was a mistake for him, because as soon as the short skeleton was off guard, Error sent his blue strings flying near his soul, tying it up. Dear guard. Al parecer tendrás que esperar a cuando ellos estén fuera de guardia, Error shouted at the sidelines, where his and Ink's only son, Paper John, was sitting.
Why are they fighting if they're married?
Yeah, what the fuck? They're giving like complete trauma to this kid.
I mean, they
Who's trying to
probably
kill
do
each
this all
other.
the time. They probably do worse things and other stuff.
Poor kid. Why did he even? Okay, okay. Okay. Pepper Jump's parents had brought him to the antivoid for a fighting demonstration. Oh, okay. Although it was mainly for him, he knew his parents liked sparring once in a while.
Error!
Shouted Ink, still tied up.
Let me go!
Está bien, said Error, smiling.
Alright, yeah, what? He doesn't create anything. Now
Who's
a
the creator?
fight.
Who is the creator of the A's? Oh,
that's supposed
Ink.
to be Ink, but he doesn't create anything. He protects stuff.
Oh,
Now, in
well.
a real fight, you would try to reason with them.
Wait, I'm trying to look where.
Oh, great. We have
Okay.
to say it at the same time, but our recording isn't synced. If I'm gonna edit this later, I can pretend to sync it, so we both say it separately. You would
Okay.
pull the strings.
Jalarías de las cuerdas.
Oh, there we go. We can't sync it because you need to say it in Spanish. Whatever, I'll fix it.
Okay. Said the skilled parents at the same time. Both set of eye sockets narrowed. Paper Jump was only 7, but already
Only
knew.
7? 7's like... How is he 7 years old? That's old.
But already knew that his parents saw things in very different ways, so he stepped in, just as arguing works started coming out.
It could depend on the situation. Wait, should he say it in Spanish or not?
Well,
Because
he's talking to both. Yeah. Like Latino sons, they always talk in English at their house.
Okay.
Unless their parents are like, talk to me in Spanish. Okay, sorry.
It could depend on the situation.
He said quickly to them. Sí, sí, claro. Mumbled Error.
Wait, which person is saying this line?
PJ. Peanut butter.
So, now we can Go to an AU.
He smiled. Ink did an invisible spit take. Air glitched out for a moment. For a minute. That was probably a no. That's Ink.
Jam, you're much too young to be going to other AUs other than the anti-void and home. No, you didn't. Just take him to PJ's daycare.
You are his sons now. Flirt Ink.
I'm sorry, Rouge is probably gonna kill me for mentioning that dead series.
Oh boy.
Just take baby PJ to PJ's daycare. I'm sure that they'll be very glad to have him there.
Yep. Flirt Inc.
There we go.
Los universos alternativos pueden ser bastante peligrosos si no tienes experiencia. Added his partner. PJ groaned in disappointment. Tal vez el próximo año.
But that's what you said last year. Why would you say that when a kid's 6 years old?
He cried.
Whatever. Yeah. But that's what you said last year.
He cried. Ink looked back between his sad little child and the two experienced godlike figures which were with him.
Maybe we can take you to look without going into them.
He said to an open-mouthed error and an excited paper down.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Claimed PJ. Ink got a look from Error that said, we will talk about this later. He's too young! Paintbrush in hand, and the creator of the AUs is splashed into a portal in Texas.
He's a protector. He doesn't make anything.
Oh boy. Over skeleton slipped through. PJ gasped. Ink and Error smiled down at him. His face was a bright golden like yellow, glowing with life. Whispers and coursed through the room along the tinkling wind chimes. Fastened upon millions of pages of paper floated around the three of them.
It's amazing, whispered Peanut Butter.
Whispered Paper Jam astounded. He's gonna call him by the real name, so no one's confused.
Aww, okay, fine.
Well, after all, I'm saying, like, I'm talking in Spanish for Error, so okay, yeah. Whispered Peanut Butter astounded. Error looked at sheepishly. Like, in dubbed, anyone's not confused by now. Yeah. Error looked at the floor sheepishly. His partner looked pitiful at him. Knowing how tempting it must be to be here, he gave Error a thumbs up, saying he could leave at any time. Looking around, he quickly made a portal and jumped into it. Ink sighed.
Well, what one do you want to see first? Ink! Dream?
Stuttered Ink, blinking.
Ink! Dream Sans screamed once again. Ink! It's Nightmare! Nightmare's trying to kill me again because he keeps on trying to do everything and he's trying to be mean to other people and I don't like it and I can't do anything by my own, so I need to go over to you to fucking fix it. Whoa, Dream, slow down. Come on, it's only,
your brother trying to kill you.
It's okay. I'll be fine here by myself. Smiled Paper Jam.
Smiled Peanut Butter. Ink was too frantic to think of any more options.
Wrong two. It's supposed to have 2 O's. Oh my god. Alright, he smiled back. Be good. Then opening... Here you go.
Then opening a portal for him and Dream to go into. Ink looked back, longingly into the spot that Error had disappeared to, wishing for him to come back to pick up
They just
PJ.
left their 7-year-old kid alone.
Yeah, what the fuck? What a good parent.
Go?
Home because he's a pussy. Ha, fat chance. Peanut Butter, look at all the beautiful A's. Which one I'm going to pick first? Don't go alone!
Which one am I going to pick first? Oh my god, he's unsupervised 7-year-old with access to wherever the hell he can go. And there are 5 more chapters of this. Holy crap. I'm just
It finished?
Oh my god.
How do I know if it's finished? Because it was last updated in August 23. How will I leave without finishing?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Should we do another fic and then go back to this one?
Yeah, I think, yeah. I'm oversaturated. No, I'm actually kind of curious.
How about we, like, do one fic,
Yeah,
and
let's
then a
find.
chapter of this, and then one fic, and then a chapter of this, and then we do that with any fic with chapters, and we'll just go in a circle, and everyone will be really confused.
Okay, I'm gonna look for more ink and their stories on DeviantArt. Those are pretty funny
All right then. Why DeviantArt?
because they write like shit, and I love it.
Okay, but we need to leave them a comment always because
Okay.
you need to encourage the little creators because then they'll keep on writing and eventually they'll write good stuff that I'll want to read one day and it will be free.
Okay. That makes sense. There's a last
Yeah.
paper jam fan.
There's another Paper Jam fanfiction.
No, it's last and paper jam fanfiction.
No, skip
Okay.
it.
Okay. Oh, that's all I could find. Okay, I'm gonna.
Paper Jam's like 7, unless
Oh,
he's
oh,
like.
fuck. Ink and ink and air lemon. Okay, or not lemon.
Hey, it's the citrus scale. Tumblr's switching to that now.
Oh
Which is
boy.
great.
Lemon is the one who, like, I know Lemon because I think I've read it a lot in fanfictions, but that's the only one
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't know that there were other fruits too. Let's
What
go
are
to the
the other
next. Let's find some. There's an orange, which is like PG-13, which means like they're making out, but they don't do
I
anything
can't
more.
believe all the air ink lemons I could find are all in Spanish.
Oh God.
Every single
Well,
one of
does
them.
anyone want to hear me read in Spanish? I think maybe we should do one. Okay, and
In
you'll have to
Spanish?
explain the plot to me or what I said after. I only speak like slightly Spanish.
Okay.
Okay, you can find one.
Okay, let me
I'm
check it.
sorry to all the people who don't speak Spanish in the audience.
It's gonna be a not safe for work, so it's gonna be more funny.
No. Okay, as long as it isn't really explicit.
Oh, okay, let me check it then.
Like,
Marzo. Wait, I need to put my day of birth.
like.
Start
It's gonna be a
reading.
funny video. Maybe
Let
I'll
me
also
check
release
this.
this for April Fools. Okay, so that there's one for Zarla that's like me reading one of the Alphys fanfiction, and then one for like everyone else to just give one to Zarla so that she's distracted and doesn't see any of this other crap. I'm scared. And
This is a one shot. It says one shot on title.
okay, one shot, and this is like a paragraph long.
What?
It's just spread out through dialogue.
Oh boy.
There's one that's
Next.
just key smashing. There's a part that's just key smashing. You can read key
I'm
smashing.
gonna check the one shot one.
Should I try reading it all out loud? It's called like un trato or something.
Un trato. Okay.
with
Let me check it quick.
Okay, just to make sure that it's not horribly awful. And that I'm allowed to read it without me knowing what I'm reading, and then you can explain it to me later. After
There's
I
a
finish
fucking
reading
key
it.
smash. Oh, there's nothing explicit because it's like in the end
Very short.
the person is like I know it was short. I just want to know if people like it. If I should continue.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we can
I'm
read
gonna
it.
take long pauses whenever there are commas or anything. Alright, I'm
Alrighty.
scared. Tell me when to start.
Okay, you can start now.
Oh god. Ink Sands, el creador y protector de los EU, estaba what is that? Huh? How do you pronounce?
Peleando.
Peleando con Era Sands, el destructor de los EUs, el universo underswap. Alright, so Ink Sands, creator and protector of EUs. something error Sands, the
Was
destructor
fighting with errors.
of the AUs and the universe underswap or something.
Yes. Estaba peleando con error means was fighting with error.
Yay, I
Okay.
was.
My turn.
Yay, I knew. I can speak some Spanish.
Hell yes. Ambos sons estaban peleando por cosas totalmente diferentes. Error por destruir el AU de Underswap e Inc. O dice E Inc. They made a mistake. Okay. E
uh,
Inc. por proteger la creación. Now it's your turn. That's dialogue.
Alright then. Porque. Ah! Ah! Error. Error porque quieres destructir mi creación. I'm shooting this. Why?
It's good because I could understand.
Okay. Con un tono molesto de dice era.
Error says. Inc, no entiendo por qué siempre te empeñas tanto en proteger estas abominaciones. Ya harto de que Inc siempre le repita lo mismo.
I mean, at least you're reading the error parts, because that seems a lot more complicated.
Yeah, Error's talking a little more.
I'm sorry. I mean, it can go with
No
our
worries.
Spanish error, you, and just this shit in Spanish. He's trying anyways. No son
Maybe-
ambiciones, llamas calmando.
He says they are not abominations. He says more calmly.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Alright, your turn.
Error. Me confundes, whispers. Should I read error in English in this case, since the whole thing is Spanish?
Sure.
Error, you confuse me, he whispers.
Oh my god.
Pero
I thought
Inc
they
no
were
pudo, pero
fighting.
Inc pudo escuchar.
I thought they were fighting.
They were, but then they had their dramatic moment.
Okay, but like,
Pero
aren't
Inc
they
pudo
like
escuchar.
20 feet away? Why would you whisper something?
Oh, I don't even know.
It's like you
Okay,
speak,
pero
you speak
Inc pudo
Spanish
escuchar
now. I
Inc.
need to speak another language to counteract this, but I can't yet, so I'm just gonna whisper everything I say.
Ay, pero Inc pudo escuchar. Inc al escuchar lo que dijo, Error decidió hacer un trato con Error, que no podría negar.
God, I'm gonna fuck this up still. ¿Qué tal si hacemos un trato? What is that?
Kiss Smash. ¿Qué tal si hacemos? What if we make a deal?
Alright, yeah.
¿Qué tal si hacemos un trato? Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
so the artist says, I know it's short, but I want to know if you'll like it so I can continue it. Do you like it? I hope yes. And people said yes.
Jackie did it better. That's what I have to say. Jackie made a, like, comic about a deal. Alright, I should
About a
leave
what?
comment. I should leave a comment. I'm an English speaker, and I thought this was alright. Oh my god, there's a next part. We need to read our PJ's fic first. Was
Tell him your friend help you translate. We
thought-
read it together.
I think you should keep writing. I think you should keep writing. I'm an English speaker. I think you should keep writing. Alright. My friend helped me
Keep on
translate.
writing, Spanish speaker.
Alright, now we need to go to chapter 2 of the Living in the Moment, Inc. X Error, and PJ, chapter 2.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Brush
Living
your
in
teeth
the
because it's about to
moment.
get fluffy. Alright. Chapter 2.
Oh boy.
Anywhere.
Overture.
Paper. Should I be the narrator for
I
should I
hope.
be the narrator for like even numbered? In
I don't know. I like being narrator of this
Alright, you
thing
should be the
because in the
reader
end,
then.
Error doesn't really
and
talk
remember,
much
paper
here.
jam is peanut butter.
Yeah.
A very common printer mistake.
Yep. Hope you enjoy. Just fluffy fluff in this state every Sunday or before. Brush your teeth before it's about to get fluffy. Chapter 2, Anywhere. Peanut Butter gazed at the millions of pieces of paper, at random as he stared in the direction, looking at every single one.
Oh god. Some of those are not 7-year-old friendly peanut butter. You better watch out.
Oh no. Okay. One was a world where there was only night. Or at a closer look, he realized that it was space. The place, by glancing at the
How come they only ever realize the most popular AUs? I mean, there's a lot of different, like, not as noticeable AUs.
the place, by glancing at the message scroll at the bottom of the page, was Outertail.
He can read?
Another was a dark skied, edgy place named Underfell. Yeah, he's 7. He should read.
Yeah, that's true.
Yet another was a creepy place called Horrortail. One was a turquoise-colored room filled with posters. There was one inhabitant. These strange places filled PJ with a wonder as the number he walked through all the papers. Though he could not shake a weird feeling that something was off, it was tingling down his spine. Shut up, Dad.
Spine?
What?
Spine?
Yeah, where am I? Spine. Shake the weird feeling, something like this, feeling like his spine. Or a feeling in his non-existent gut that told him so. So he continued walking, not actually traveling into any
Okay, but like at this point, when you have sans AU, sans glitches, anomalies with a fan kid, I don't think we need to care that you're a skeleton at this point.
Yep.
You're a paper jam.
Peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter has never tasted butter. Or peanuts.
Peanuts. Oh shit, he's never eaten. God damn it. He's never eaten even jam.
Oh no.
Okay. Though he could not check. Okay.
Until he got to a place. Ever owned a printer.
Full of pages that didn't glow. I mean, of course they were still brown in color of the others, but it just didn't have the aura of bright color or sound. They were too quiet. Abandoned AU.
There we go.
He found one that he was looking for. A page crumbling around the edges. The darkness won around. On it was scribbled as G. Do not open at all costs. And the fucker opened it. Just kidding.
There we
go. But of course, Peanut Butter couldn't read.
What do you mean PJ couldn't read?
He was reading
just
all
said
the
titles. Could read earlier. It just said he could read Outertail. But what do you mean he can't read all the...
What the fuck? Okay.
You fucking... inconsistent. Alright, from now on we're retconning this fic. PJ could read it. He was just like, but
Peanut Butter forgot to read. The fanfiction of how Peanut Butter
read and ignored all the things that the Peanut Butter begun to read and ignored all the things at the bottom of the pages. Paper Jam touched the middle of the paper, sending him and teleporting him to this new AU. Alright then. We've retconned your fanfic.
Oh boy. At first, all Peanut Butter could see was gold and yellow shining brightly. He squinted to try to get his bearings. Out of all of these different shades of the two colors, one blob of carrot-colored orange stood out. Finally able to see, Peanut Butter saw that it was a skeleton with a hoodie on.
Alright, who should be the monster?
Is he Papyrus?
No, it's just someone. I think it's another Sans.
Oh, I want to try to be this.
Okay.
Come on. Don't be shy. I can see your silhouette. Called the monster.
Hi, I'm 7.
The monster. Peanut Butter realized he was in the shade of a giant pillar. The weird character could not see him at all the way. Excited to meet the inhabitants of this alternative universe, he stepped out of the pillar. The skeleton gasped, looking at PJ in horror. You, he whispered, barely audible.
What?
Said Paper Jam.
We've never met before.
On closer examination, the monster, he noticed dark circles under his eyes and dust on his clothes.
Okay, but like, all these Sans I use, none of them have died, and the closest that he's probably ever seen to death is like Nightmare killing someone, and that... I mean, like, he probably doesn't kill monsters all the time, so I don't think he knows that if you die, you're dust. Because I'm sure that... I don't know. If the Sans just died, then Error would die because he's a glitch, so he'd just glitch out. I think Error would die. I think that Ink would die by, like, melting. Yeah.
Oh boy.
And
I have
that
no idea.
Nightmare's already dead, and he's just dripping shit. And, Dream is the only person that might become dust. No, he'd become sparkles and glitter. I don't think he understands the concept of dust death.
He had he had he had never seen a dead monster before, but he knew from ink that they turned to gray coarse powder, like the one coating the figure.
Okay, sure. Why would Ink tell him that though?
I
I'm not
don't
gonna
know.
send you
They're
to any
creepy.
AUs, but just in case you sneak off and deliberately ignore signs and pretend like you can't read it all, even though you just read 2 sentences ago, just know if you see a figure covered in dust that they've killed people.
Why would they leave peanut butter alone in that place, knowing he's a selective illiterate?
Exactly.
I swear. Jesus.
Hi, my name is Paper Jam.
Paper Jam is stuttered quickly. He felt
My
pressure
name
in
is
his
Peanut
chest.
Butter.
Oh, okay. Peanut butter stuttered quickly. He felt pressured on his chest, and the skeleton left eye glowed dark orange color, darker than his hoodie. He looked down and his soul was glowing, an even darker orange. Paper Jam remembered peanut butter. Remembered from training that if your soul ever feels tight or pressured, it was probably a blue attack. But no blue attack is orange.
Paper Jam, peanut butter, has like never experienced. What you do? I'm back.
Hell yes.
All right. Okay, but like about the blue attack, error strings are technically blue attack.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so it's just like, all right, sure. And also, it's just like, there are infinite AUs. What do you mean there's no such thing as an orange attack?
Oh boy.
Okay, you can let me go now.
No. Paper Jam was lifted into the air by the magic. Peanut butter was lifted into the air by the magic, then slammed forcefully again into the hard granite floor. Leave the 7-year-old alone.
Yeah, he's just 7. He's not gonna whimper out. He's gonna scream, "Ow!"
Probably pass out.
He's gonna
He's
start
probably
crying.
dead.
He's gonna just start crying. He's gonna die. He's 7. That was a hard granite floor. Ow! I'm fucking dying.
He whimpered. Looking up, he cried. Oh, now it's more like it.
Why are you doing this? Where's my mommy and daddy? Where are my
Mommy
daddies?
1. You look like him. 2. You're related to him. Though I don't know how anyone could love him. The skeleton eyes went dark.
You know,
I want to hurt him as much as he hurt me. Free, he chuckled. Free XP.
It's a fucking 7-year-old. It's not gonna give you that much. God damn. Okay, but like also, Error's job is to get rid of AUs. If this guy knew him from a very long time before, then chances are his crumpled up piece of paper is ripped to shreds by now. Why the hell isn't it gone? Why did they just ban people from going to it?
Why his parents suck so much?
Exactly. Anyways, he calls for his dads, but nobody came because that's Undertale for you. Anyways, the baby is dead.
Now terrified, Peanut Butter shut up to the ground. He called for help, but nobody came. He slumped again against the walls and pillars of the place, then falling to the ground. Looking quickly at his HP bar, he saw a little yellow marker at the lower end of his bar. After all, he was only a child. This was it, he thought, as his vision blurred, turning black. The last sound he heard was someone calling his name.
Jimmy!
They had yelled. I lied about the fluffy part. I couldn't tell. Fucking asshole.
God, I wanted to brush my teeth anyways. Fuck you.
Yep.
Why did he kill... Why... Okay, but this doesn't make sense. Why didn't Error just get rid of the AU? Why is he just like, oh, you just can't go to it? Whatever. Hey, Ink,
Error sucks
just
at this
remind me...
job.
Hey, Ink, can you remind me to destroy that one later? Alright, yeah, sure, I'll just write on it not to go to it for now. Alright. Do not go
leave my
to.
son.
And they completely forget about it. They forget that they have a checklist because, I don't know, maybe Fatal appeared and they were like, oh shit, we need to take care of this now.
Oh boy.
Oh god. This is stupid.
It is indeed. I can agree this time.
I like it though, because it's funny. Alright, we need to find another
Me
fanfic
too.
and alright, part 2 of this, the Wattpad fanfic.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Alright,
I may be able to read this and then another chapter because I'm really kind of tired.
Aw, Pat. Me
What
reading
Pat?
Horde Spanish.
Heard.
155
Okay.
comments.
Chapter 1. 155 comments. What the fuck? Okay. Chapter 1, capítulo 1. Error. ¿Qué clase de... Oh, I read in English. What kind of deal? He says with a curious tone.
Yo te voy a enseñar.
Wait, where are we? I'm confused.
Universios de los cuales tú vas a escoger dos que no te gusten y interrupts a ink.
Oh, I opened the wrong one. I'm gonna get there. Give me a second.
You can do it.
Whoa, this is not... Oh, I opened the wrong one and it was like a lot of porn and I got confused. Let me get there. I was like, that's porn but in Spanish. And I was like, wait, what?
Oh god. Make sure to read a bit ahead to make sure that there's nothing bad in it. Please.
Okay, what?
Make sure to kind of read ahead on this one and make sure there's nothing bad in it, because I'm a bit, scared.
I'll let you know in any case. Because if I read something weird, I'll be like, okay, nope. Okay, are you in, like, the chapter 1? Like, it has, like... Is this from Naomi Dios?
Yeah.
Okay, chapter 1.
And then I'm on chapter 2.
Okay, so I say, ¿qué clase de trato? Con un tono de curiosidad. And then ink. I'm kind of confused because you read some...
Chapter 2.
Oh, you're in chapter 2.
Yeah, we read chapter 1.
Oh, what an idiot am I. You read this?
I read Ink's line.
¿Verdad que se pregunta porque que sientes igual? Oh, we haven't read chapter 1. We read the prologue.
What? What are you talking about?
We never read chapter 1. We read like the thing that was called Un Trato.
No, but the first line is just like, okay, yeah, you're right, actually. What kind of deal? Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. Error. What kind of deal? He said with a curious tone.
Antes DK... No. DK.
De que te contesta.
De contesta por... Can you pronounce that for me?
Podrías.
To contestar mi algo emisiero.
Error. He stayed quiet after hearing what Ink had said.
Por favor. Oh, dijo? I don't know. Dijo? And
yeah, dijo.
Di rogar. I don't know how G's are in Spanish. I forgot.
De rogar.
Oh, so it is just good.
Good.
Rogar.
I get excited when people read in Spanish. I always correct Shelby.
Yeah.
I once corrected her so much that now her por favor is perfect, and she just like whatever she calls, she's just like por favor. And I'm like, stop, you're overdoing it.
The reason I can do the Spanish R's is because in kindergarten, this kid was like, hey, can you do this? And I was like, I can't. I'm gonna practice so that I can do that. And later I was learning Spanish and I'm like, oh, that's a really important life skill.
Yeah. Okay. Error. Please, por favor. Okay. Okay, what? He said in a obliged tone.
Okay.
Ink,
Why does Ink have
after
all the
hearing
long
this,
lines?
I don't know. If in any
Oh,
case, you can just like say the dialogue, and I'll just read the description.
okay.
Okay.
Al
Ink,
escuchar
after
esto
listening.
es si puso
Wait,
en
this is description.
un read.
Wait, this is not dialogue. This is
That is not
description.
dialogue. What am I doing? All the Spanish
Yeah,
people
the
in the
dialogue
audience
comes.
probably hate me.
They're confused. In any case, you can edit it out. Ink, al escuchar esto, se puso un poco feliz, porque Rora accedió a contestarle una pregunta. Now there's the dialogue.
Alright, what did it say? I mean
Oh,
the description.
whatever it is, like, after hearing this, he got very happy because Error accepted to answer one question.
Porque um odias tanto el oseyo?
Sí, yes. Preguntó por curiosidad. Why do you hate so much the AUs? He asked curiously. Why? He said exalted.
Oh my god.
Surprised.
Insulted.
Ink, al ver la reacción de Error, so Ink, after seeing Error's reaction, got scared.
Okay. Oh my god, they're stuttering. I disagree with the stuttering. I disagree with the solo quiero stable lo siento si te molesto. Mi pregunta lo dijo
nervioso.
nervioso. Nervioso.
Okay. Do I translate the things you say,
Please.
or you just want me reading?
Please.
Okay. Ink said, "I just wanted to know. I'm sorry if my question bothered you." He said nervously.
Goddamn.
Errors fix. Seriously, do you want me to answer that stupid question? Because I think you have already realized after all these years fighting. Because I thought you would have realized before all these years fighting. He said in surprised tone.
Okay, but like this is good. Okay. Lo siento, pero igual.
Yes, good.
Quisiera. I'm not gonna pronounce. Quisiera. Okay, that makes sense. Estar seguro.
Seguro.
Seguro. Okay. Ink
Yes.
and explain.
Realidad.
Realidad. No sabía el porqué.
Yeah. Ink en realidad no sabía el porqué. Which means, okay. Ink said, I'm sorry, but I still want to be sure. Ink really didn't know why.
Oh god.
Okay, error. Said, because all the errors. Because of everyone's an error. And the only one who should exist is the original AU and me.
No. You're wrong. What was his question?
Oh god, I don't know. Oh, Ink was no. Oh, the original question was, why do you hate the AUs?
I don't think he really hates AUs. He hates anomalies, and anything he doesn't like, he considers an anomaly. But in other AUs of Error, then like, he I like how the original Error comic put it. It's just like, I may also be in error, but last I checked, I'm the only one taking out the trash. So he's just getting rid of shit like, I don't know, fatal before it turns into a giant problem.
Yeah, don't question these panic writers. They just write out of their ass sometimes.
Okay. Entonces te va encantar el trato.
Yeah. The A's, you pronounce them like like te va a encantar el trato.
Va okay. Okay. All A's are the same. I'm just English.
Yeah, I'm just correcting so you'll be the best Spanish speaker.
Ink
said, then you're gonna love the deal. And then there's like, faces. Ooh, oh.
Alright,
Mm.
chapter 3, Savior.
Thank you for everyone who reads. On the next Saturday, I'll update. Bye until Saturday. Thank you. Okay, next one. Fanfiction. Oh, the fanfiction is hard to read for me because it's serious and it's kind of long, but it's kind
It
of funny
thinks it's
sometimes.
serious.
Yeah. Chapter 3, Savior. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the description. Earlier, God, he was so stupid, leaving paper jam with the AUs
Why
alone.
would
He
he
was
do
stupid
that
for
though?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why?
He was
I mean,
stupid
like,
for
even if you're
thinking that.
gonna go out and fight Nightmare, just, like, bring him along, but, like, tell him to stay very far back so that Nightmare doesn't end up, like, killing him or something, because he cannot be left alone in the AUs by himself. Also, where
Or
the
he could
fuck
just
did Error go? He's such an
he could just
irresponsible
stop
dad.
like fucking night dream like wait a second, let me get my home and then go back.
Don't worry,
I
I'll
don't
go and get.
know.
I'll put PJ back home for you, Ink, and you go and fight Nightmare because I'm completely useless apparently. I'm sorry, Dream.
Okay. God, he was so stupid. Leaving peanut butter with the AUs. He was stupid for thinking the peanut butter would just wait patiently until either him or Error had come back. He was stupid for going with Dream to another false alarm.
Ah, god
Nightmare
damn
was
it.
no thing. Even though Dream insists that he felt his presence in Underswap. Dream, it's all your fault. And his parents because they suck.
No! Dream,
Just
Dream's
kidding. And
okay. It's just that Ink's kind of also everyone's useless. Everyone's dumb and stupid.
everyone sucks in this fanfiction.
Nightmare's
Ink
the only
marched
one
into
in
the
this
giant
in
room.
any of the goddamn fan fictions that makes sense because at least he has motivations and he actually does what he wants with them instead of being stupid and just being like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this instead."
Oh boy. Ink marched into the giant room that he had stupidly left him in. The moment that the small skeleton entered the portal, feeling dread set in.
Jammy.
He called. The echoes of the wind chime answered. Sweat dripped off his skull. He most definitely went to another AU, he thought, frustrated. Why did they have such a rebellious child?
He
Your
isn't
child just
really
went
that
to
rebellious,
like
you idiot.
yeah, it
You're
just
just
was
you guys
cursed.
are just bad parents.
Yeah. He suck at parenting. What the fuck?
Oh my
He
god.
continued to call for his son, for the golden light, and he noticed something. Unless you had memorized the room, the constant of times you wouldn't miss. Actually, Ink would have probably missed it himself if his senses weren't on high alert for peanut butter. Puddle of inky darkness sat right below the floating
I'm gonna
page
take
labeled
that line out
Understuff.
of context. This is like he would have missed it himself if his senses weren't on high alert for peanut butter. I want peanut butter.
Quote that now.
This is why
I
we
would have
changed
missed
his name because it's better.
him. Like, I'm gonna start using this randomly. I'm gonna say, like, I would have missed it myself, but my senses were on high alert for peanut butter. For literally, like, what the fuck?
There we go. That's my next live journal entry name.
Oh boy. A puddle of inky darkness sat right below the floating page labeled Underswap. Ink sucked in a breath. He recognized the context of the puddle, the residue left by nightmare sounds.
Yeah, but it's inky. It's whatever.
Now he could see it all over, the streaks on the floor, splatters, and larger spots, and the mess formed sort of a trail leading to the back glowing room. Ink's stomach dropped to the floor. He turned along the path until he found the AU he was looking
Is the monster Nightmare?
for. I guess.
Probably. You keep reading. Unless it's
But you gotta say no.
Oh.
You just gotta
No.
melodramatically.
No.
He whispered to himself. Looking. No.
No.
No. No puede ser. No. Okay. He whispered to himself, looking at the dark caramel paper. USG. Oh, USG. Do not open at all costs. it read. He knew what that meant. Underswap genocide. But
Really?
this wasn't
That's
normal
all it
genocide
is?
family.
Is that all it is? Seriously?
Apparently.
That's like that's not even anything close to the worst that I could think of. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. I predicted the plot twist. Nightmare Sans wasn't underswap, he was in the underswap genocide round.
Oh shit.
Alright.
This time when Aaron had attacked it before they had been together. Everyone was dead except for the papyrus in the universe.
How
Ink had
long
stopped
was
Aaron.
that? Like, that was at least like 10 years ago. Holy shit. Because
To
Paper
hurt
Jam's like
anyone else,
7.
but it was too late. Shit. It was too late. Papyrus had refused to leave his universe and had been there ever since. Of course, the creator made a new underswap.
What? But there is no creator. The underswap is by the AU community.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's just, Papyrus is just left there and it starts rebuilding itself because all the people are like, oh, I wonder what's going on in underswap. Yeah, where's the trees? Holy crap, I want the trees back. Oh my god.
There's some. It was sure that PJ was there, a nightmare. The mere thought made him tense up with worry. Praying to the creators that Nightmare was not there.
We
PJ
we predicted Nightmare was there before Ink Sans did.
Yep.
He's an idiot.
They suck as parenting. Praying to creators that Nightmare was not here. On peanut butter, unheard was. He touched the crumbling page. Appearing the judgmental hole, shining what he saw astounded him. There was underswap Papyrus standing. I was voicing Papyrus so wrong. Standing above the crumbled body of Paper Jam.
It wasn't very specific enough. Jammy!
He screamed as loud as he could, tripping over his own feet. Ink ran across the hall, sliding into the floor. Oh god, I'm falling asleep. He wrapped his arms around his son, enveloping peanut butter into the huge embrace. The creator
turning to dust, looked his father in the eyes. You're an awful dad. Then he turned into dust and was gone.
Dad, why didn't you teach me how to read?
Oh my god.
Enveloping page into a huge embrace. The creator lightly brushed his fingertips on his arm. He looked at his fingers to verify the small streak of dust. He's dead! On his hand.
He's dusting.
What you were gonna say? Disgusting. He's disgusting.
Why are you dusting again? Oh my god, I'm just dusting the house. There's too much behind the TV. It's disgusting. Where did you get that dust from? Dust doesn't normally come from us. I mean, like, god, I don't know, maybe it's peanut butter. Have you seen him any time this week? Oh yeah!
Most neglecting parents. Oh yeah, he's dead. I forgot. Oops.
We'll just have to make another one, I guess.
Yeah, I forgot him. But yeah, he was dead.
That was our longest running Paper Jam. 7 whole years.
Worst parents ever.
In Dream's just like, I brought a gift for his 8th birthday. Oh, he died.
Shit. He was the only one who remembered the birthday because he's more useful than the other parents.
Dream should be his dad now.
Yeah, Inks just take him away. No, Dream just take him away. Like, I'm taking this child now.
Dream, you're not useful for anything else. God damn it.
Yeah, Dream, quit fighting. Just be a dad.
There we go.
Ink? Fighting for the others.
Ink?
Screamed once again. Let's say. Okay. Papyrus started gazing at him. At the small child, he just bit to the ground.
I thought he was Error, so I am panicked. No, you didn't.
You panicked for some.
You didn't.
Fucking beat the shit.
And also, Error is my husband, anyways.
He gulped.
Is he close? He's my son, you idiot. Close.
He murdered Ink.
Close. He's my son, you idiot. What?
I don't think that's a reaction someone would have when you're fucking dying.
Yep.
You idiot. I'd probably be like, I'm gonna kill you, piece of shit.
He's my son,
Cried
you
Papyrus.
idiot.
Ink had saved him from that awful glitch. Ink who had offered to stay with him while getting over his brother's death. Ink who had respected his choices to stay in his own universe instead of going to live somewhere else. Ink had a son.
Oh well. Well. Oh, he's sobbing.
Ink replied, sorry.
Well.
Oh, God.
If I try hard enough, laughing can sound like sobbing. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry, he just looks a lot like Error. Yeah, it's because he's black.
Why would he laugh? There's a sound you dying. Okay, Papyrus was cut off. His eyes lost their light and darkened by inky darkness.
Is it just because he's black?
Yes, that's kind of racist, Papyrus. Fuck. Not all black sons are fucking Error.
Oh no, not
then
another
him
one.
too.
He's dead. This was our best one. He was 7 years old.
It lasted more than the others that we left in swimming.
That's not how Nightmare works, but okay. Well, of course he does. You should be Nightmare.
Wait, where?
You should be Nightmare.
Wait, where am I? Okay,
After Oh No.
Okay. Then Trevor. Oh no, he struggled before his script showed us bottom of 7. He left Bogart with nightmares. Well, of course he does, said the possessed being. Ian looked up just in time to see an orange tennis shoe coming straight towards the creator and his son. Ian shielded PJ just in time, but in return got a kick to the skull and tumbled away, still holding peanut butter. Ink desperately needed backup, either dream or Error.
All of this for peanut butter? Why are you oh my god, why are you so emotional?
Jesus Christ, why so much for peanut butter?
Error! The peanut butter was
The creator
almost
shouted.
stolen.
You almost took my peanut butter. I couldn't around the judgment. That stupid glitch can't hear you. Started Nightmare swap Papyrus as his heart was tied up to the blue string.
Oh my god. This is...
Oh, chapter 4 is called Adoption.
Oh god.
I'm gonna read it. Hello friends, this is Maya. I will be putting this fanfic up for adoption.
Read another chapter of like... Well, wait, why? What? You mean there's not a... What? What about chapter 5?
If you don't know what that means...
Chapter 4?
It means either... Wait,
no,
yeah, I mean chapter 4.
You mean
either
there's no
author
more.
was hit in writing or got bored with the story and wants some fun to finish it, continue it. That's what I'm doing this. Wait, let me finish. Maybe in chapter 5 or something.
There's nothing in
I already
chapter
have
5.
someone in mind, but if they say no, if you can come into her chapter 5.
I want to finish
Hello,
this.
friend. Someone has doubled my story. The user is InkSans9542 and 2
No.
and ND.
I want to finish
No?
it.
Yeah, let's find that person then.
Alright, what website do you think they'd be on?
Okay, from what I can tell, they are an excellent writer in person. They have not yet posted the chapter, but it's working on it.
That
Thank
was
you to
posted
everyone
on
who
August
were-
2017, and there hasn't been another update. Can we make our own chapter?
Let's go find this person.
Alright, it should be on fanfiction.net.
Yeah, I'm gonna look in Google.
Alright, let's look there, because I really want to see chapter 4. I want to finish it.
The fanfiction.
Search. No, writer?
I found a person.
Did you?
I think. Yeah, but they have nothing. A whole lot of census doing questions. Yeah, but they didn't. They never posted the thing.
Oh my god, we need to ask them for rights. Because if they never finished it, then they have the rights to give it to us.
Oh my god. To finish
Alright, PM. I'm gonna private message them. I have an account. Alright.
I'm gonna die.
Alright, what was
I'm
the
laughing my
fanfic
ass.
called? Living in the Moment. Alright, subject. About
Yeah.
the Living in the Moment fanfiction. Ink X error. And Paper Jam. You were the last one. From what I know, you were the last one to have gotten rights to this fanfiction. You haven't posted anything for it, and me and my friend wanted to ask if we could finish the fanfic. Please, please consider, I'm gonna call ourselves Quanit, and should I call you Error or Isabell?
Okay, call me Isabell. I think I'm calling myself Error for
Because
Error.
then they're gonna be really confused.
Yeah.
Alright. Because I and my friend, alright, set Quanit. Quanit is a word. Add to dictionary. Send message. Alright, let's really hope that they respond. No, private messages are delivered to both the recipient's email and PM box. To prevent spam, you may only include a web link from Fanfiction and Fanfiction Press. Alright, we didn't spam, we just asked him stuff. Anyways, this is so upsetting. Maybe they have an Ink and Error fanfiction. They have a Sans AU Q&A, but I don't know.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'm very proud. Last updated recently, so that means that we might get. I'm gonna check my inbox to see if I've been updated yet. They better respond.
They better respond.
Aw, they didn't send me. Sorry for the abrupt end. Seems that I did not record an ending with this. So, happy April Fools. We posted a bunch of fanfics for fun. I'm still trying to get ownership to that one fanfic because they never responded, so now I'm messaging the original owner of it. If we ever do finish writing it, I'll make sure that we'll try and dub it because I think that'd be fun. Goodbye.